roughly how long did you spend in Nigeria?
Wow. I spent like 2 decades and 5 years in Nigeria. That's about 25 years of my life. I wanted to bring back something to Ghana that would be respected.
Okay.
Knowing well that maybe someday I will be back in Ghana. And if I need to convert my degree, I wouldn't want to bring in an inferior degree, you know, like, I mean, when you talk about universities in Nigeria, the Ghanaians know about IFE, they know about AUI and all that. So at that point, the knowledge gained from that constitution, bylaw of Nigeria and things gave me now that boldness to say, I can say that I am a Nigerian. Because, I mean, by then I'd lived more than 15 years with the mindset that, okay, I have to defend myself, that I am a Nigerian. So that's why I said earlier, learning Yoruba language was very, 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 very crucial for me because I needed it to, you know, advance with life.
Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. Thank you so much for clicking on the video. That if you're a returning subscriber. If you're new to the channel, you are highly welcome. This Ghanaian man, or should I say Nigerian man, who have lived in Nigeria for 25 years, shared his amazing story living in the country Nigeria and coming back to his country Ghana. Please do me well by liking the video and don't forget to comment your thought below on the comment section.
Okay, please can you introduce yourself to us?
Community Bright Freeman Owusu. Omo Ghana ni mi. Láti Volta region. Àwọn òbí mi wá láti Volta region.
So yeah, what? Ewe? Or?
Yes, I'm Ewe.
See, I'm still trying to. Is it Ewe or Ewe?
Ewe. Some people say Ewe.
Ewe, yeah.
I was also born here in Ghana. Okay. But I happened to join my parents in Nigeria where they sojourned and had their businesses. So yeah, basically I grew up in Nigeria from basic school to secondary and down to tertiary. I had all my education right there in Nigeria. I attended 2 primary schools in Nigeria. The first one was Early Life Nursery Primary School, located at 3rd Avenue, Festac Town. And then the other one, yes. And the other one was Christian Council of Nigeria, also located in Festac Town, 5th Avenue to be precise. Yeah, so I am a Festac breed.
Yeah. Did you live anywhere else aside Festac?
No. Growing up, it was within the walls of Festac Town. But as we all grew up and then school came into the picture and all that, you had to like move out of Lagos completely. I schooled in Laduke Akintola University of Technology, or your state, Ogbomoso to be precise. So I'm a proud Ladukite. And then like the mantra says, intimidation we condone not. So, and then going into Lautech, schooling in Ogbomoso is like schooling in Kumasi, here in Ghana. And for the love of the language, people would never trade, the Yoruba language for English. Even if they had their way to use it in lecturing, they would do that. Yeah. So I had to learn.
So roughly how long did you spend in Nigeria?
Wow. I spent like 2 decades and 5 years in Nigeria. That's about 25 years of my life.
Okay. You said you went to school, you did everything.
I had all my education in Nigeria.
So you told me something before, so I want you to tell us about it. You told me how difficult it was for you to get into the university back in Nigeria. So can you take us through the process briefly?
So I think I left secondary school. I finished WAEC. I was part of the 2002 batch.
Okay, in Nigeria we call it WAEC. I think Ghana they call it WASI or something.
Yeah, Ghana calls it WASI. So I was part of the WAEC 2002 batch.
Yeah.
Yes, that year. And I had my papers.
Okay.
I had GCE and I had WAEC. Okay. I had written GCE the previous year because as a trial attempt. I applied for University of Ife. While trying to get into University of Ife, I really wanted to go to it. I was really in tune with OAU because I wanted to bring back something to Ghana that would be respected. Knowing well that maybe someday I will be back in Ghana. And if I need to convert my degree. I wouldn't want to bring in an inferior degree, you know, like, I mean, when you talk about universities in Nigeria, the Ghanaians know about IFE, they know about the UI and all that. So we were gunning for these two universities. My elder sister finished from UI. So, and because we wanted a situation whereby when you bring in your certificate, it carries some substance and all that. So I applied for IFE. I wrote the JAM. I passed. I had cutoff. I went in for what they call that, the post UTME. Unfortunately for me, my name was on the board, but there was no score against the name. I'd wanted to do electrical electronics or computer engineering. I kept on going after it didn't work out. To cut long story short, I had to sit at home like 4 years and 5 months to get into the university.
Why was that? Because of maybe the grades, or because you were a foreigner?
Not the grades now, because I was a foreigner first of all.
Okay.
I had foreign name, and it's easy to spot out an Owusu anywhere you know that this is not a Nigerian name. My sister had the same challenge at the point that she has to pay in dollars as a foreign student and all that. In the course of staying within that 4 years and 5 months, it was obviously clear that I needed to study more about what it takes to be a citizen in Nigeria, what qualifies you for citizenship in Nigeria and all of that. And in the course of that 4 years and 5 months which I stayed at home, I wasn't idle. I was working in a law firm. So I took that time to brush up, gather all the necessary information about what it takes to be a Nigerian citizen. And luckily enough, I found out that if you have stayed in Nigeria for 15 years and more, and you speak one Nigerian language, you are qualified to actually, put in for citizenship. If you don't have any criminal records and so at that point, the knowledge gained from that constitution, bylaw of Nigeria and things gave me now that boldness to say, I can say that I am a Nigerian, because by then I'd lived more than 15 years. But basically it was because I was not a Nigerian. So when I even had to go into Lautech, I went into Lautech with the mindset that, okay, I have to defend myself, that I am a Nigerian. So that's why I said earlier, learning Yoruba language was very, 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 very crucial for me, because I needed it to, advance with life. Had to learn the language, move in there, defend myself. When I go to school, when I go to the offices, you know how the Nigerian system is. As a new jambite, a jambito. You get to some offices and then you are speaking English and say, from where? Jade sita, kini problem now. Jade sita. But when you come in and then Eka Roma, you prostrate. The moment
language.
The moment you come in and say, Eka Roma, or Eka Rosa, it changes the entire euphoria within the room, and there's this openness that hits you, and so I had to do all of that, and so thank God we were able to get it.
So you've been back for what? How many years now?
So I returned back to Ghana in 2016, about 5 years now.
Prior to that, had you been visiting home?
After leaving Ghana as a child in 1990, I came back in 2013.
For the first time?
For the first time. Then I revisited again in 2015.
Okay.
Yes.
Before moving back to Ghana permanently. Was it hard for you readjusting into the system despite being a Ghanaian?
It had its own challenges, no doubt. What brought me back into Ghana was a job that I got. I didn't want to stay in Accra because I wanted to learn the Twi language. So I was, posted to Kumasi. And living in Kumasi, like I said, it's a traditional setting.
Because Twi lost on there.
Yes, you buy and sell in Twi. And if you don't speak Twi, there are cases where you go to the market and you want to buy, and they tell you, that's like go. I don't speak English. So, and sometimes you get to pay more. If you can't speak in the local dialect, you get to pay more. Two major disparities between Ghana and Nigeria is the way they speak and the way they behave. Now, Nigeria is a fast-paced environment. No dulling, while Ghana, people are so calm, they just want to take their time. It made it a bit difficult because it's like growing up in a Nigerian environment. It's like go, man. Coming in here, I couldn't speak a word in Twi. I was doing a job, I had to train people. It was quite difficult. My first 3 months in Ghana, I felt like running away. Yeah, it seems like I couldn't just fit in. I had to find a way to adapt. I had work pressure on me. It's like, who is this guy? I was working with an international organization. And who is this guy? Where is he from? Who brought him here? How did he get in here?
Just send him.
Yeah. Even with the Owusu, when they say Owusu, from where? And I say from the Volta region. Like, Volta region? How? So when you talk about being a Nigerian, people they first look at you in some way. So when you ask me, I say, are you a Nigerian? Yes, I'm a Nigerian. I don't deny it. If you ask me, are you a Ghanaian? Yes, I'm a Ghanaian. I don't deny it. If you ask me to explain further, I will explain. Oh yes, because I have to be myself for my mental.
An interesting experience this man have shared about living in Nigeria as a Ghanaian. Please, before I forget, I'm going to be putting the link to the channel so you can go there to complete the full video. The name of the channel is The Juice TV. She have amazing content over there as well. This man have really enjoyed a stay in Nigeria. Trust me, you can literally tell that this man is now a full Nigerian. Even the way he talk, the energy, the vibe, you can see that Nigeria blood have taken over. It's not easy to live in a country for 25 years. When I saw the video, I was really pleased to share with my amazing family over here because it's not really that common to see Ghanaians sharing their experience living in Nigeria, but it's easy for you to see a Nigerian who live in Ghana to share this experience living in Ghana. So when I saw it, I was pleased to share with my amazing family over here, and it was a wonderful experience this man have shared about living in the country Nigeria. So you see, when people say, oh, Ghana and Nigerians, it's been a long time. Imagine when this man went to Nigeria, his father went there, mother were there, they have to relocate there. A lot of Ghanaians have actually lived in Nigeria in the past. Even they are still living there up till now. So when people say, oh, Ghana and Nigeria don't love themselves, it's not true. If this man did not tell you that he is a Ghanaian, you will never tell that this man is a Ghanaian. Because everything has literally changed. They accept, he can even speak the Yoruba language. You can see, this man can literally marry a Nigerian. You will not even know if he's a Ghanaian man anymore. So it's an amazing experience to see that Ghanaians and Nigerians, we have come a long way. It's not today. And our relationship and the bond keep getting stronger and stronger. I used to say countless times on my videos, despite the fact we fight on social media, we banter, oh, jollof rice, oh, Ghana, all those words we used to say, they are not really what it is. The love between the both countries is there. They actually love themselves. And this man really have a wonderful time living in Nigeria and coming back to Ghana. I think he will find it difficult. He even said that it took him 3 months when he came to Ghana. He wanted to go back to Nigeria because he cannot fit the Ghanaian system again. He's used to the Nigeria fast life, Yes, that's what it is. Environment play a bigger role in our life. So you see, just as the way I am, if I go back to Nigeria, it will take me some time to be able to adjust to cope to the system again, even though I am a Nigerian. Because I've lived in Ghana for some time, I begin to, the behavior, the environment have played a bigger role in my life. So if I go back to Nigeria, it would take me probably a year for me to be able to adapt to Nigerian system again. So this man too have lived in 25 years. I've not even lived up to 10 years in Ghana. So you can imagine. So it's an amazing experience to see that these both countries have a lot in common and they are enjoying themselves when they visit each other country. I know Nigerians, people say it's not safe. Of course, Nigeria is not as safe as Ghana, but at the same time, you can still visit Nigeria and also have a wonderful experience in the country. My experience and your experience can never be the same. It's just like living in Ghana. Not every Nigerian who have come to Ghana have a wonderful time. Some of them think that Ghana is so different, it's difficult, but some of us do not see Ghana like that. So your experience and my experience can never be the same. So you have to go there and have your own experience for yourself. So please, at this point, to me whereby drop me your thoughts on the comment section of what you also think of the video. If you're Ghanaian who have lived in Nigeria before, please do me well by dropping the comment on the comment section and tell us the experience when you were living in Nigeria. How was your experience when you were living in Nigeria? And if you're a Nigerian who live in Ghana, feel free to share your thoughts on the comment section with me. And don't forget to also share with a friend who would like to watch this video with you. And please, if you have not subscribe to the channel, do me about clicking on your subscribe button to join this amazing family. On this channel, we bring you the latest gist of what is going on in Africa, and I know you don't want to miss out on the next video we are going to be posting next. So please, at this point, I will see you in my next video. Bye for now and stay blessed.